Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA play-in day one in the 2024 season, where yesterday was played the first day in the play-in, where we play the NBA play-in Western Conference game, where we have the Lakers defeated as a away team 110 to 106 the Pelicans, and with this victory the Lakers got the seventh set. They qualified to the playoffs and they will face the second set the Denver Nuggets, the reigning champion team, in the first round. And in the second game, the Sacramento Kings defeating 118, against 295 to the Golden State Warriors. With this victory, the Sacramento Kings qualify. Will play the next Friday against the Pelicans to fight and to fight for the A set. So the winner between the Pelicans and Kings will get the A set in the Western Conference, and they will qualify, and the winner of this game will qualify to the playoffs and will play against the number one set, the Oklahoma City Thunder. And with this score, the Warriors were eliminated from this tournament. So let's talk about a little more about each game. And the first game, the Lakers, to be honest, they had the game under control, where they were dominating the Pelicans. What happened with the Lakers is that they relaxed this game, especially in the third quarter, where the Lakers were leading by 80-point difference, when there was 5 or 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Is when the Pelicans took advantage of this, and they reduced the game to a 7-point difference. In the fourth quarter is when the best basketball of this game. That, to be honest, all the game was tremendous, but especially the fourth quarter, where the Pelicans tied the game. And to be honest, I thought that the Lakers were going to lose this game, because the Pelicans were going to play that tremendous basketball, especially Zion Williamson. But when there was 3 minutes left to play in the game, Zion Williamson got injured. He didn't return to the game. The Lakers in that moment were leading the game by 2 points difference, and in the end they won the game. And this was a fair score. And with this score, the Lakers qualified to the playoffs. They won the game by 4-point difference, 110 to 106. They qualified to the playoffs, and they will face the Denver Nuggets, the reigning champion team, the next Saturday. And in the second game, the Sacramento Kings defeated 118 to 94 the Golden State Warriors. Remember that these two teams faced the last year in the playoffs in the first round, where the Golden State Warriors defeated in 7 games the Sacramento Kings. So this was a little revenge from the Kings, that, to be honest, they didn't have any problem in this game, because they dominated the game so since the beginning to the end, where they always had the game under control and leading the game. Where in the first quarter they won the game by 9-point difference. Later in the second quarter, the Golden State Warriors reduced the game, and the Sacramento Kings were leading by just 4-point difference in the halftime. But the big difference was the third quarter, where the Sacramento Kings played a tremendous offense, where they scored 37 points. They won that quarter by 11-point difference, and the Sacramento Kings were leading the game in the end of the third quarter by 50-point difference, 91 to 76. And in the fourth quarter was the same. The Sacramento Kings dominated the game. They played tremendous defenses, where they just allowed 80 points for the Warriors, and in the end, the Sacramento Kings won the game 118 to 94. Now they have the opportunity to fight they will play the next Friday and against the Pelicans, to fight to enter to the playoffs. And with this loss, the Warriors got eliminated from this year, and maybe this could be maybe this was the last game for the three big players in Golden State Warriors, because it's going to be the end, because Steve Curry, Klay Thompson, and Damon Green, maybe they are not going to play again in the NBA, because the most probably is that Klay Thompson and Damon Green will will move on from the Golden State Warriors, and they will play in another team, because it looks like that the Golden State Warriors are gonna to make a rebuilding, and Steve Curry will be still the face of this franchise. But to be honest, this was a tremendous road from the Golden State Warriors, because they won 4 championships, and this was a tremendous offenses. And to be honest, the Golden State Warriors changed the game of how the NBA is played today, because there is more offense. They provoke or they implement this offense and to focus in the 3 points. And was next today, we'll play the NBA playing Eastern Conference game, where the first one will be the number 7 76er will receive the number 8, the Miami Heat in Philadelphia, and the 90 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that Philadelphia finished with a record of 47-35, and the Miami Heat with a record of 46-36. The 76ers finished with a strike victories, and the Miami Heat with 2 straight victories. To be honest, Joel Embiid returned to play after 2 months that he couldn't, and I think that the 76ers will win this game by 3 or 5 point difference. 5 point difference, and I think that the 76ers will qualify to the playoffs as a number 7, and they will face the New York Knicks. And in the second game, the Chicago Bulls will receive the Atlanta Hawks and Chicago at 19:30 Eastern time. The Bulls finish in the 9th place with a record of 39-43, and the number 10, the Atlanta Hawks, finish with a record of 36-46. The Bulls finish with a loss this season, and the Atlanta Hawks finish with 6 straight losses. So to be honest, this is to the worst team that qualified to the play-in and into the playoffs. So I think that the Bulls won't have any problem, because they will play in home. They have better players, and the Bulls will win this game by 7 or 10 point difference. So I think that the Miami Heat and the Bulls will play the next Friday to define and to win the A set. So how I told you, the next Friday will be play the last 2 games to qualify as a set in this conference. The East game is not different, but the West game is different, where the Pelicans will receive the Kings the next Friday and New Orleans, and 21:30 Eastern time. I think that, in my opinion, the Kings are favorite to win this game, and I think they are going to win it, because the Pelicans suffer a lot the yesterday game, where Zion Williamson got injured. He has a left hamstring, and it looks like that he is not going to recover, and he's not going to play then tomorrow. Brandon Ingram, that he didn't play a very great game yesterday. He didn't play the fourth quarter in the against the Lakers loss, and I think that and CEO McCollum didn't play a very great game. So I think that the Kings have the advantage, and I think that the Kings are better team than the Pelicans. So I think that the Kings will win this game by 5 or 10 point difference, and the Kings are going to qualify as a set, and they will face the number 1 set, the Oklahoma City Thunder, in the first round. So let's see what happens. So here's one my opinion and analyze of what happened yesterday in the NBA play-in and day 1. See you next video. Gibran.